Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Evans. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And they'll use the ground game here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here. That's the running back to the ball. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The poor guys closer to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. The quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's an out route. The catch made. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Refuses to go down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge special teams score. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Trojans. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, throwing touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. It's an RPO, and the quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Hand off to the single back. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Here comes a handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results, a big sack for this defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw.
Well, those zone windows can close very quickly on those short routes. Here the quarterback tries to hit him on the slant, but the defender does a good job of getting a hand on the ball.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Handoff heading left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Johnson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to throw it deep. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion of the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Play They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's Roberts. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Down in the red zone. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll ride the back again here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the football.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Spinning out of the tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates...
Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. QB keeper all the way. Tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offense starts with excellent field position. Movement here from the tight end. Grinding away with a running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brings up second down.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And it's a kneel down. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.